Good morning, children. Myself Anil sir, and we are here at the e-learning platform of St. Michael's Academy, Chhauni Betia. So it is class 8 and lesson number 2. Subject is English. So class 8, subject is English, literature, and lesson number 2, the Narayanpur incident, written by Shashi Deshpande. So in this lesson, we have seen one part of the story. Why I am saying one part? It means that the second part of the story is something different. So we start from the second part. Suman and another boy turned up after they had finished their dinner that night. The boy staggered in with a large newspaper covered parcel in his hands. Here, let me help you, said Mohan. My room okay, Amma? No, I think the puja room is better. A light there will look more normal. Right as usual, Amma, the puja room then. So, in the second part, we see that Suman is there, another boy is there, and they are coming with a parceled thing. Later we will see that there is a cyclo-styling machine in that. It was a cyclo-styling machine which we call the photostat machine also. So they are coming with a cyclo-styling machine and they are planning where to put it and what to do with that and which room would be better for that. So, and in that process they are taking the help of the mother also. Amma means mother. So here we come to know that the mother herself is also involved in this freedom process or freedom movement. Not only Mohan, not only his father, but the mother also is involved in that. So puja room is decided. We start further. The boy went away after a whispered conversation with Suman. Then Suman, Amma and Mohan went into the small puja room. Babu and Manju started curiously over their shoulders at the mysterious parcel which turned out to be a cyclo-styling machine. So we see that with the help of the mother, Suman and another boy and Mohan, they all gather there and the parcel item is opened there and it was a cyclo-styling machine or it was a photostat machine as such. Babu, said Mohan as they settled down to work, sit out in the front room and keep a watch. Give us a calling if anyone seems to be coming in our house. Manju, go to bed or sit there in the hall and pass on Babu's warning to us. So we see that all the children, including the mother, they with the help of cyclo-styling machine, they are at work. At work means they are in the process of making photocopies of the Mahatma Gandhi's speech. And since it is all prohibited work, there was a risk of being arrested. Police at any time would come. So Manju is asked to watch. Babu is asked to watch outside the room so that if anybody comes, it is known. Amma, Suman and Mohan got to work at once. Manju peered at them from the hall. In a little while, she began to feel drowsy and had to struggle not to doze off. So we see that Amma, Suman and Mohan, they are already engaged in the work, engaged in making the photocopies of Mahatma Gandhi's speech so that it could be distributed. And Manju is dozing. Dozing means sleeping like, since she was a small girl. The story further says that in the meantime, one police officer comes at their house, and he is Mr. Patil. So the name of the police officer is Mr. Patil. He is the sub inspector, and he comes in the meantime. So everyone becomes nervous. To see the police at the gate, everyone becomes nervous. And the police officer says that no need to be so nervous. I am your friend. Not your friend, I am the friend of your family. Mr. Patil says that though I am a police officer, but I have come to help you. Your father, Mohan's father, was my friend, and I have come to help you, not to arrest you. And in that course of conversation, he is asking that if you have any incriminating articles, then you should deposit it to me. Otherwise, there is a conversation among the police at the higher level that your house is going to be raided. Your house is going to be raided, going to be searched. So, Mr. Patil comes beforehand the actual search, passing this information, and he is saying that I will help you because I am also an Indian. This country is as mine as that of yours. This is his version. So in this way, Mr. Patil is coming and taking confidence of the family. He takes the cyclo-styling machine with him and also says that there should not be any other person in the family, so that when there is actual search, actual raid, then you are not involved in that. So in this story, we see that Mr. Patil proves to be a helping hand for the family, and he takes with him the cyclo-styling machine or the photostat machine, and wants the family to be in a normal position. So further on, we see that when the actual police comes, Mr. Patil was also a police, but he had come in order to help the family, and he had taken the machine with him and warned the family, Mohan's family, to be normal. So, at the end of the story, when we see that the actual police means later on, after going off Mr. Patil, when the police actually comes for the purpose of raiding and searching, then the family is not so disturbed, because the cyclo-style machine which was there in the room, which was there at work, they were using it. Now this is out of the room. It has been given to Mr. Patil, and he has kept it somewhere else without the knowledge of his senior officers. So in this way, Mr. Patil helps, and when the actual police comes to search the room, to raid the house, then nothing indiscriminating is found, and the family is saved from the clutches of the police, from the hands of the police. So in this way the story ends. So in this story, at the end of that, we find that Mr. Patil, who was a sub-inspector, is a helper, becomes a helpful person, helper of that family, and he comes before the actual raid, actual search of the room, and saying that he is the friend of Mohan's father, and he actually helps him. he actually helps the family and no one is arrested. So in this way we are finishing this lesson. Your portion is up to this lesson only, lesson 1 and 2. So go through that. Till then, thank you.